So let's hop straight into the game between Sons of Odin and March Hütchenblitz. Actually, I'd like to spectate the snakes, but first of all, let's take a look at the map. Oh, very interesting map. So the wolves are in the pocket at behind. We already see 3 sheep on the snake side and a food iron tile to burn. That's very nice for the snake. We also see Jötunn as the neutrals, and we see Yggdrasil in the middle, so middle will not be a win condition as colonizing Yggdrasil just costs way too much food. And we also see dwarves on the side. Also, I'm very interested if they go for middle, and they actually go for middle. Thor is not going for middle, but the pirate is apparently going for middle. Goat wants that precious plus 50 fame from getting the middle, and he also spots the runestone right away, which is very lucky. We can also see Rex is going to clear the 2 wolves here on this empty tile. Now he sees the food and the iron. He'll most likely burn that right away. It can't get any better than this. Like, this is the best tile you want to burn with a snake, since it gives you 100 food and 3 iron. And if you burn that twice, you'll be able to pick up at least 5 iron. And then you can forge without mining everything. And we will also see that the enemy snake will do the same. It's just that later in the game you kind of want to colonize this because there's a ruin there. And that's an extra 100 coins. So Thor is going for the middle now. And I guess he'll be too late for that. You can already see the pirate is already on the middle. Thor is just on his way to the middle here. And the pirate will be way faster than Thor. Getting the middle, so that's a huge win for the pirate already. And now he's going to scout the neighboring zones of his tiles. Also, let's take a look at the wolf spawn here. Wolf has an open ruin, which is nice. He has an open iron, which is nice. He didn't colonize the iron with the sheep though, so he has to save up a little bit on food here to get to 40 food in order to build the iron mine. But he'll be super fine for that. And we can already see a lot of scouting coming out of the snake here. He'll be able to scout like for the entirety of the game because he has 3 sheep. So that's very nice. And he'll be able to clear the shipwreck and the runestone easily as well. So on the other side we can already see that the wolf is already mining the iron, whereas Ben is just building the iron mine now. Yeah, I guess the timing of Ben should be fine though, if I'm not mistaken, and the timing of the wolf will be a little bit off, since you usually want to finish your iron mine on 185 coins instead of the 78 coins of the Wolf of Baldur, but I think it should be fine nevertheless. But yeah, I think Ben's timing is better here. Both wolves are training camp wolves. That's amazing. So I like to go for X-throwers, but some wolves prefer to go for war camp instead. And we can also see that there's a Draugr tomb for an extra 5 iron, with 2 ranged Draugrs there as well. So this is a nice tile for the wolf to colonize in order to forge 1 upgrade more. Also, lots of sheep on the goat side, like there's 4 sheep here, which is insane on this tile, so it's really important that the wolves clears that ASAP. And we can already see like Baldur, his timing is slightly off. He has already 5 iron and he doesn't have the coins. And Ben Sheba's timing will be just right because he has 3 iron right now and he'll be able to have 200 coins as well. So this Berserker will be perfect timed, whereas the other Berserker will be slightly off. Not a huge deal, but that could mean that there's a faster clear for Ben Sheba. We also see a healer's hut coming out for Baldur, very, very standard. And I saw that Ben Sheba has now recruited the Berserker, and he'll be able to clear the goat now. Very, very simple stuff. 4 wolves on there, so that'll hurt a little bit. That's why he is waiting for the warrior to catch up. And then he'll be able to clear the goat. So Thor has a Berserker as well on his side. And both teams will clear their goat now. Like I said, this tile is amazing. 4 sheep on there. And he also can get the wolf den for the extra fame. And the pirate will reach the 200 fame very easily here. So only Rex going for the first feast in August. Wow, I've never seen that. So it's a September, October and November feast most likely. With the snake going for the first feast. And the goat going for the 2 other feasts, actually. We also see that he's already mining the stone. If you take a look at the lore, he most certainly took mining efficiency. He'll go into shipbuilding or coinage. Since you only have 1 coast, you kinda have to go into coinage here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's still going for shipbuilding, because usually you take shipbuilding, but with 1 coast it's very, very awkward. Let's actually take a look what he takes. He can take his time because he doesn't have like a ship, but yeah, he goes for coinage instead. It makes a lot of sense. I guess Thor is doing the same. Yeah, he's going for coinage as well. Already built a trading post, didn't build a mine right now to mine. But apart from that, like in lore, we will see kind of the same build. Pirate is going for a second sheepfold. I guess he's most likely going for the wolf then later in order to reach the 200 fame. He could do that right now, he just lacks the food. He just needs 30 more food, and he kinda doesn't want to slaughter any sheep here because he only has 4 sheep. So he'll reach the 120 food in no time, and I guess there will be no November feast if he takes this. I'm really interested in if he wants to take this or if he wants to feast instead. Very interesting stuff. Now he can upgrade his main. He has enough food for that, he does that. And he opts instead to go for a 3rd feast. So 3 feasts on the pirate side. Actually, 1 by the snake. Or actually 2 by the snake and 1 by the wolf. So no feasts by the goat whatsoever. I think the pirate is going to colonize this later. Very unfortunate that another wolf has spawned there. And now with the help of the snake, the wolf is going to clear that side, and he wants to clear the 2 bears here certainly before winter arrives. Very, very standard stuff, because in winter your units will get weakened, and you don't want weakened units when clearing the bears here. So that makes a lot of sense. And it also makes sense that the wolf has instead feasted, because the wolf just has enough food because of the bears. So just in time, when winter arrives, they get to clear the bears here. Very, very nice job. Very clean gameplay by 801 March Hütchenblitz. And now they are going to clear the Draugr Den as well. So very nice stuff by them so far. Pirates 200 fame is kind of delayed. But I guess that's kind of okay, because maybe you want to get the Draugr Tomb as well. The way I see it right now, Snake has more coins, like only Rex Snake has more coins than Odin Snake, and the main difference is Yellow's Goat, which is the counterpart of the Pirate, has way more coins than Pirate, because Pirate has already upgraded the main, and here we can see Goat is going for kind of a rush build because he's already building camps. So yeah, that's like a very, very easy rushable map. Like you can easily reach from here. Very, very close map as well. So we'll get to see some very early aggression, certainly. Question is, where will they go? Will they go on Goat or will they go on Snake? And despite getting middle, 4 is the Goat who actually reaches the 200 fame earlier than Pirate. That's very, very bad. But Pirate is not that far behind, reaches the 200 fame as well. And he upgraded the trading post already. Wow, okay. I did not expect that. I expected that maybe he's going for a 3rd sheepfold, but going to upgrade the trading post, has already upgraded the scout camp, and now he will scout the Snake side already. That's very early. So they see that the 2 bears have not been cleared yet. And now he's going to run to the other side and scout this tile instead. And he's not going to scout the Snake as of yet. He kind of delays that. We also see that Ben has insane amounts of food right now. So this wolf is sitting on 450 food comfortably. And this upgraded trading post will certainly help a lot in accumulating coins fast. So Pirate has scouted this tile first, just to get the info that is colonized or not. We see a wolf attack here, and now he waits for the wolf to arrive. The wolf already forged on the warriors. I guess the other wolf is kind of the same. Yeah, I guess he's just forging right now. Actually forging shield bearers first. I'm very sure he'll forge warriors next. Very unusual to forge shield bearers first, because you kind of want the charge of the warriors first, because that's such a useful ability. But maybe the shield bearers upgrade will make it that you farm faster. Okay, never mind. He went for the warriors upgrade and then he went for the shield bearer upgrade. He just didn't have the 500 military XP. And we see they are going on the Snake here. And the one who goes on the Snake is, funnily enough, the other Snake. Already going with a lot of skirms on Zigny here. Wow, these skirms dealt a lot of damage to the Zigny. And I'm going to switch to the military in order to see how many each team will convert. So we see 10 out of Rex against the 7 out of Vidar. And we see 5 warriors plus 1 shield bearer for Ben. Ben already having cleared the 2 bears on his side will clear the 2 bears on the other side now. And they are just way faster with this because they feasted 3 times. Imagine that. Just feasting 3 times. Absolute madness. And now Baldur has converted 5 as well. They can now immediately go on the Snake, on the Snake's main. And there's a lot for defense, but Rex does such a good job at doing a little bit of damage with his skirms all the time. They have to be very careful about this. Now Pirate is here with his shield bearers as well. 1 shield bearer down, another seriously injured. This fight will be huge. Let's see it. Berserker almost dead of Ben. Berserker goes down. Baldur's Berserker is kind of chasing the other Berserker. Signy going out, so they kind of knew that they would lose this fight. This fight will be repelled. Like this attack will be repelled easily. The question is, how much damage did they do? So the snake lost everything. Literally, like, everyone lost everything except the red wolf. The red wolf is still on 4 warband, but they played that like super carefully because they didn't want to risk getting wiped and actually getting wiped with the chiefs getting wiped. So they just took 2 tiles off the snake and then went back in order to stabilize, because they feel like they will stabilize way better than the other team. I'm really interested in the other perspective. So the other goat hasn't scouted as of yet. Hasn't even upgraded the scout camp because he kinda needed to defend here. And the wolf literally almost cleared everything on his side of the map. There's 1 or 2 more joggers, but that's basically it. And on the other side, we see that the pirate will now scout the rest of the snake, and they will stabilize instead. 5 more warriors coming out of Ben. I'm actually not sure where these 5 warriors are. Oh, there they are, as a big blob, okay. That's why I didn't see him. And this Signy is just being annoying, because Signy can just go into neutrals. And yeah, Ben just clearing some joggers with his warriors here. Very basic stuff. And now it comes down to which team can just scale better and then convert for the second time. So very tight game here. Very nice rush defend by Sons of Odin. And I see pings coming out, so these are the pings I would guess for Sons of Odin. Yeah, Snake taking the tiles back because the Snake needs to close his main, meaning that the next time only Rex attacks with Ben, that they'll not be able to get into the main tile immediately. And we see 4 skirms coming out of the Snake again. We see 7 warriors coming out of the wolf, which is a lot. And we see another 6 convert by the goat. And this attack will be very strong. That's a lot of army for purple. And also, we saw that purple, like Ben, took the lore Plunder. And that means that if they decolonize this tile, all of these units will heal. And that's a huge deal since the Berserker lost 10 health, some warriors are a little bit wounded, and they will all like get back to full health. Rain makes it a little bit harder to see, but that's a lot of army. And this second attack looks very strong. Let's see if Sons of Odin can defend that. So we got 8 warriors on the wolf side, 2 on the goat, 4 on the snake. The same is for the other snake, 4. Goat has actually 1 more with one more chief, and wolf has a lot as well. They could actually repel this, but I'm not sure if they will be in time. They will not be in time. This is actually a 2v3. This fight looks more in favor of March Hütchenblitz. Signy dies. But no, they actually managed to repel this attack. The Berserker goes back. The Signy of Rex is just completely annoying, blocking off the shield bearers of yellow. And they repelled that attack a second time. That's absolutely mad. I did not think that they would be able to do that. So the Berserker runs back again. The red wolf still has a lot. And now the major problem is for the snake that Snake just lost Zigni. So Rex has Zigni and Vidar doesn't have Zigni. And he's also like completely crippled. He's still on his 2 tiles. He doesn't have Zigni. It's looking really, really grim for the snake. And it's all up on yellow and red to actually carry this through, because this is not playable for the snake anymore. Snake lives and dies for the Zigni. It's literally the essential tool. Rex has to be a little bit careful here as to not get his Zigni trapped. But this game is looking very, very nice so far. So 2 very nice defense by the Sons of Odin. I actually didn't expect that the Sons of Odin would be able to repel the second attack here. But if I take a look at like the whole situation, I think that Pirate is having a better time scaling here. And they're playing it a little bit on the slower side on purpose. We also see Ben kind of bullying the goat here on the right hand side, which is not scouted yet. And we can see that Rex is kind of bullying the woodcutter of Baldur, who is on 0 minus 8 wood, so kind of struggling on the wood department here. He's not having a particularly good time. And the same kind of goes for the snake, because the snake is on 0 wood, minus 3 wood. I'm actually not sure. Does he have a woodcutter, by the way? I'm not too sure about this. Let's take a look. So the snake doesn't have a woodcutter. He's full on starving here. That's a huge problem. So the snake needs a woodcutter from the wolf, but the wolf doesn't have a woodcutter. So it's pure pain for the snake here. He will freeze for sure. Good thing is he will be able to take back the Zigni. Yep, there she is, because he just has enough coins for that. But oh wow, and the wolf is actually going for the Zigni here. And I think Only Rex didn't expect that, so Zigni dies in the Jotun. The wolf in the process has angered the Jotun here. But I think that was super worth it to just kill the Zigni here. Very, very good move by Baldur. Insanely well played. And now it's kinda rough because, I mean, you don't have Zigni here. I'm not sure how much damage you can do here. And Rex is on zero resources. So he doesn't have Zigni. They just converted again. They are just kind of dancing. This snake is full sick though. A lot of units coming out of red. Red has a 7 convert here. They have to retreat, I think. This is way too much. And they retreat nevertheless. Only Rex still bullying the only woodcutter on the wolf side. Delaying the wood further. And the main problem remains. Okay, so the snake now has enough wood, because I guess he burned the forest tile, giving him enough wood to actually build his woodcutter, to rebuild his woodcutter. And now it's an even game actually, with Orange having Zigni back and Rex still struggling because he doesn't have Zigni here. Also his skirmishers are trapped. He has to be very careful. These skirmishers will most likely all die. So only 3 remaining. 2 remaining. Oh, he's kind of like distracting them. I see. So they are going on the snake, wiping all of the population of the snake. Makes a lot of sense. And there's a warrior on the main too. But the wolf, I guess, will be in time. And if the wolf loses Berserker here, it's an open game again. But they have to fight this. And the wolf will be able to get back. Pirate will lose his shield bearers here. And Sons of Odin, being in a very bad position, managed to defend and stabilize here. Also, Rex got his Signy back. And we see the first Jotnar attack coming out of the Jotun, who the wolf angered. And we see the first Jotnar attack of the Jotnar on purple as well. So simultaneous Jotnar attack. It's a Jotun invasion, to say so. Let's take a look at the resources again. So the wolf kind of has a rough time sustaining all his army. It makes sense because he has a huge convert here. I guess the goat has sent some sheep, and he will be able to send one more sheep here so that the wolf doesn't starve. And they, as looks from it, will launch an attack on the goat here. So this is the first attack on the goat. Wolf has managed to stabilize, he's +3 again. And that's a huge army coming out of the wolf. Ben, at the moment, is going to defend Rex's Jotun. So, meanwhile, the red wolf will be easily able to kill this tower here. And this shield bearer will most likely die as well. And not quite. Oh, very nice dancing by Pirate. Very, very nice dancing by Pirate. Delaying the decolonization of the tile as much as he can. And now it's actually an even game, with the goat going on the snake. And the snake, meanwhile, heading for the goat tile to defend that tile. So, insanely close game here by both teams. The wolf has to be careful though, because he doesn't want to get wiped. But meanwhile, the snake will lose this tile, which is a very useful tile, because it's one tile away from the main. Wolf, meanwhile, kind of enters. The Skirm is slowing down the Berserker. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, so the Berserker gets wiped, and now they can straight up go on the snake. Meanwhile, the goat, who has taken a tile from the snake, will not be in time to head to the other snake. So now it's just cleanup crew for the purple wolf. Getting one more will, but they are dancing this so well. Maybe they'll even be in time for this. Ben heading for the red, but Baldur has to play this super well now. Signy doing a great time in the main though, so they are kind of distracted here. The calls are not clear cut. Now they start decolonizing the tile, but the only thing that's missing here is the Berserker of red. So now they decide to go on the Signy instead, and they should be able to get Signy here if Signy is not careful. Ben kind of indecisive on what he wants to do, if he wants to go on Signy, if he doesn't want to go on Signy. Also, somewhere Rex Signy died, I guess. I didn't quite catch that. But now this Signy should be toast as well. So this Signy is dead as well. This game is so messy. So this tile will get decolonized. I guess like Baldur will be able to... Oh, Baldur will not be able to get his chief back, so this Berserker will be dead for quite a while. Gets the heal up here. Oh, and this looks so good for the wolf. Berserker against non-Berserker is a big deal. But the goat has a lot of army as well. I honestly don't know if they can win this here. They aren't sure as well. Look at this. I think they're heading out. I think they don't want to fight this. Oh, but they are forcing the fight instead. I don't think this is a good fight for... Oh, this is a very, very bad fight. So they will be able to manage to clear Red's army. Red is fully wiped. And his Berserker just heads out. Plays that very careful. I think if the Berserker stayed, the Berserker would have been able to win this. I could be mistaken though. So the Berserker heads out. And now he's going to head back in. Immediately, like, Rex is just being super annoying with these, like, one skirm attacks. And we see another Jütner attack coming out. This game is absolutely crazy. So, Berserker now going in here by himself. But kind of not able to finish this. Yeah, very, very messy game so far. kinda like it. If we take a look at the situation of Balder, he didn't take mining efficiency into weird threats, so most likely Red will not be able to get the Berserker back. So literally everyone is crippled here. Literally everyone is crippled, and they just dance around with the Jütner because there's just no damage output to deal with this giant here. Absolutely insane game. So now he just converted to X-Forest despite him not having the Berserker in order to deal with the giant. And they have to be very careful to not die against the giant. Meanwhile, there's wolf attack on the goat. There's another flanking attack on the snake, and I think this will be game, because there's 6 warriors on the wolf, 3 shield bearers on the goat. There's literally nothing you can do with the snake here. I think the snake doesn't have any resources, and the wolf is just heading and going on the goat. And after all these scrambles and like tons of defenses on the snake side, on the snake main, I think that's it. They'll be able to kill the snake here just before the blizzard hits. The last fight attempt of Sons of Odin. And the Sons of Odin call the GG after an insane match. Wow, okay, so March Hütchenblitz took so little risks. But in the end, they'll be able to take down the Sons of Odin. So very, very well played by both teams. Maybe I will get an interview out of them. Let me actually check if they are up for that.
The famous no feast goat.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Okay, first of all, congratulations to this crazy game.
Thanks.
Oh my god, like, I don't even know how many times Ziggy died somewhere. I honestly have no idea. I kinda lost track. But, yeah. It was a fun one, like, with the Jotun attacks and all.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, so, first of all, like, what was your strategy coming into the game?
We wanted to pick Squirrel, but they banned it. That was the first.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, then we went for the goat mirror and decided to feast 3 times in the first year and then go in winter or as soon as we can after winter.
Was it like on purpose to not take the wolf then and not feasting even once with goat?
Yep, that was on purpose indeed.
Okay, because there were 2 bears for the wolf, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And they actually, is there a reason why they did not take the 2 bears on the snake side?
Yeah, that was huge that we got those bears as well.
Yeah, I had to actually feast the 4th feast just because I couldn't pack my food anywhere else.
See, I think they were just a little bit late on the clear. But I'm not sure why they didn't take it. Maybe they didn't even see it.
Oh, I see.
But
Rex scouted the ones on his side. We were not really expecting to get the 2 others, but during the attack they were still alive, so of course
Was
we
it
gave
on
them.
the deer tile? On the swamp deer tile? Or not swamp, but
no.
on the second row? Yeah. I think they scouted it in May, so I guess they knew about it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right. I'm not sure why they didn't go for that.
You mean wolf needs bears? What?
Classic Rex. By the way, did you guys notice that the snake was without woodcutter?
We noticed that Snag was going sick at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't check that it was because woodcutter. Did he build only one and not on on the forest? And that's the one that he lost? Or what happened?
Yep. He it was the one he lost, and then he was without woodcutter.
For the first attack, we did not have invaders, so I was actually quite surprised that we were able to take both tiles before they were there. They really wanted to get everything up for the main defense, I assume.
I see. Okay, I didn't even notice that. Wait,
Yeah.
what did you take instead of invader? Oh, okay, you just had plunder.
And I took legendary because I thought that we would be attacking like still 1.5 months later.
Oh,
But
okay.
for the second wave, I already had it.
Okay, I see.
I mean, our mission was to just keep Wolf Chief alive and
Yeah.
take trades.
Yeah, I saw that. So you guys played that so careful with the Wolf Chief, even though you maybe
Yeah,
like could have won some fights earlier. Not risk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's like the safer play, right? So
Yeah, it was pretty conservative on our side. I feel like most of the fights, Rex was already pulling his hair out like, alright guys, are you not fighting still? What are you guys doing over there?
Yeah.
We were just doing some Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
But you had the whole overview, right? So were we risking at some point to win? Were they in like an advantage at some point?
I think if you stayed in the second fight, you would have been wiped for sure. And then when like in the second very big convert you tried, they just had way more. Plus Goat Chief.
Oh yeah, I never.
But then Goat was attacking one Skirmisher.
Yes, and then
Yeah, that was funny.
and only Rex was like also distracting so much that Goat was so late for that like one fight. But once I thought like you guys were chasing all the time, and I wasn't even like sure what you were doing on the snake main because you didn't start decolonizing it. You didn't get the Zigni.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, like it was so weird.
I think
It was weird. I also asked like, what did you mean?
Rex was like, "You are so unorganized."
Yeah.
The reason was that I saw that there were some units from the enemy like 2 or 3 tiles away, and I always thought that they would come and try to trap us. That's why I did not want to overextend.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to go for the red units. I think red had like 8 units.
Yeah.
At that point, and I didn't want to overextend because then they would just come from the back. But also the fucking Signy, there was one tile that Pirate did not scout on that side, and I knew that guy would go there, and he did as well. But for some reason, he decided to run away. I think he assumed that it was not, like he did not realize it wasn't scouted, and that was his demise.
Yeah, he didn't know. And then when you got Zigni, then it was even harder for the snake. It was rough like the whole game, but after losing Zigni twice, then it was GG's.
To be honest, I feel for the guy because the good old no woodcutter build. That's usually what I used to do. Only building one woodcutter on the front line and then being surprised. Oh, Tisak, what's happening?
Also,
Yeah, I also lost my woodcutter.
yeah. Also, what was? I mean, it makes sense, right? You build your woodcutter on the forest tile. Oops, it's in the front. I mean, whatever. It's a forest tile. You have to build a woodcutter there.
Yeah, it's too
law.
efficient not to do it.
That's too good. You can't pass that up. Also, one. Yeah, sorry. You first.
Oh, I just realized that actually, did the enemy snake try to grab wood with the Signy exploit, or is that not an option? Because that's the one way how you can get back the wood. Or can you not exploit the forest area?
Yes, that's the way he got the woodcutter back.
Oh, okay, I see.
So he burned the wood tile, and then he built the woodcutter in the back of his tile again. But at this point, he was like almost full sick already.
Oh yeah, I see. In April to January.
Yeah,
I see.
it was super rough for the snake. Like almost all the others were like super fine, and they were scaling really well. But the snake had like such a rough time all the entirety of the game, and you guys made it even harder. Yeah.
Maybe they could have just tried to go all in on Rex, then just trade the snakes.
Yes, I think that would have been very good, especially with the wolf having 8 convert plus his chief. And there was this one time at the end where the goat went on Rex, and you guys repelled the wolf, and there was this tiny little skirmisher hitting the berserker and poisoning him, and he tried to run away, but there was like literally no way for him to run there, and you got the berserker out of that.
Yeah, that was important.
That was so cool. Like literally this one skirmisher who would have like easily died if he just charged it once. he was just like and the berserker was, please let me get away, and you guys got the berserker, and at that point there was no way for Baldur to get this berserker back. Because he was on 0 coins, he didn't have veiled threats, obviously. Both of you guys went for full middle wolf. And after that, it was just berserker death.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Although I think you still, like, at least you had, I think, I already got 2 Drogar tombs, but you would have been able to get a 3rd one as well, so at least that's an easy iron resource for getting the berserker back. I had like 15 iron at the very end because I did not forge my 2nd upgrade either.
Yeah. He did, but he didn't have the coins to convert the berserker back.
If you check the fame, I actually was most of the game I was top.
Yeah, you were almost 500. Almost.
Yeah,
Almost. But it was really cool game. And I think if they go on Rex side, would you have traded the snakes though, or would you have tried to defend Rex?
No, I think we would have tried to save.
Yeah.
Because we know that the enemy snake is way worse off already than only Rex. So if we can, just try to keep him alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
the
agree.
only gold tile I had was main tile with ship and merchant, so that was a very important tile.
Yeah. you can like give them every other tile, right? Only important tile is main tile, basically.
Yep.
So yeah, that was a very good one. Thank you for the game, guys.
Very important.
Yeah, it was very important because now you're one step away from qualifying. Yep. Only 2 more games to go, right?
Yep.
Looking
Oh,
forward.
I'm just checking the stream right now. Hi, Minu.
I mean, he will hear the 10 minutes then.
Yeah, I know. Hi, Minu.
Will you stream the next tournament match as well?
Yes,
The one at
yes.
8 p.m. Oh.
Yes, I will stream Happy's game as well. I hope it'll be a fun
Be gentle to him.
one. Yes, I will be gentle. But guys, like this was a blast to cast. Like with these U-turn attacks, I don't know if you saw that, but this one U-turn it almost killed the wolf, the red wolf. and I guess like Rex didn't even register that the wolf would do that because it was super risky. Like if you don't get Zigni there, you anger the giants for like literally nothing. But I feel like it was worth it. Yeah.
I was converting skirmishes. I wanted to backstab the wolf.
Yeah.
I didn't think it's gonna come in, so I didn't
Yeah.
check there. It was like, wait, my Sigma is dying.
Yeah, I saw that, and then you noticed and ran away, but at this point it was too late. And then I think Ben tried to enter as well in order to help you.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, that was so. I mean,
To be fair, it worked out fine. Like,
very fun
I
game.
got some free gold.
Yeah, free
For the
military
user.
XP, right? I mean, why
Yeah,
why not anger the giants in the first place? But yeah, that was super fun. And then like both giants they attacked at the same time, and both teams had a problem because they were not on the side of the giants, and you were like kind of fighting somewhere else.
I had one skirmisher annoying the wolf there with the giant.
Yeah.
So
right.
Goat lost like 4 shields trying to take one skirm down.
Also, Rex, the enemy wolf, he had this one woodcutter in front, right? And he froze as well because of your skirmisher harass.
Yeah, I had like skirmisher 24/7 there.
Yeah, and it was kind of like the only way for the snake not to die, that the wolf is able to build a woodcutter's lodge, but he was out of wood as well. So both of these guys were out of wood, and it was pure pain for the snake, and then it was pure pain for the wolf as well.
The amount of damage that Rex was doing with like 2 skirmishers, some people don't do that much damage with an army of 10.
Yep. But also like impressively defended by the Sons of Odin, I think. Like after this cripple, I didn't think that they would be in the game still.
Yeah, it's just so annoying if there is a skirmisher going in,
Yeah.
poisoning you.
Yeah, then going back out, and even though like Rex lost his skirmishers a lot, right? But he did so much damage in the meantime.
Yeah, I just made a new one.
Yeah, you were just being annoying. So, yeah. That was a really, really fun game. Oh my god. But I'm happy you guys won.
So are we?
Thank you for saving me my money.
550.
Let me actually, like, one person in chat wanted me to check the forging. So, yeah, the wolf actually forged everything. Wow, okay.
I also could have, but I felt like it wouldn't help me as much, especially because, like, it's very nice to forge everything, but he also lost Chief.
Yep.
So, you know,
Yep.
it's not that important to have the forges on Chief if it's not even alive.
That's true. That's true.
Actually, when did he ever get rally? When did he get rally? If he did.
He didn't get rally.
He did. Of course, he did get rally.
Oh, he did.
Oh no, he didn't. He did. Never mind. Yeah, I was looking at Ben's graph. Never mind. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, he didn't. It was close
But
though.
the gold of the other wolf, insane.
Yep.
Compared to the graph of one.
Did he upgrade anything or?
He
What
upgraded
did he
everything.
Oh,
He
okay.
full forged everything, and I think honestly, if he just turns on the skirm there's a huge chance that you guys will not get the berserker, or at least that he'll deal a lot of damage with you guys chasing the berserker. I'm not
We
sure.
only
If,
got the berserker because of the one skirm of Rex.
yes, because of the sneaky one skirm.
Yeah.
And he tried
To
to.
be fair,
yeah.
I think we could have traded pretty well there in
Yeah,
that fight.
I agree.
With-
I agree.
So
Yeah.
even if he realizes it, then we still maybe could have just finished that 8-man army and then would have been on a better spot.
Yeah.
altogether.
I'm not quite sure when it was. I think it was on. It was on May or July, right? So it was 8 against 6. Both berserkers, and I think it was 1 skirm of Rex and 2 sheet bearers of pirates. So I guess, I mean, you guys will certainly win that. Don't get me wrong, but if he like kills your warriors and like one or two shield bearers and the skirm, you'll get the berserker back.
If I remember correctly, he had some low HP units as well.
Yeah,
so-
that's why the fight would have been very close. Yep. I mean, otherwise, if you're full forged berserker against warrior forged berserker, that usually makes the
true.
difference. But I agree.
Yeah,
like
true.
would have dealt damage to him anyway. I agree with that. It was very rough.